So Josh thought it'd be a good idea to give us a big spoiler back here, and it ripped our whole box off.
Hello?
Alright, it's 5 in the morning. Where are we headed?
Somewhere in Georgia.
We gotta go up to Waycross, Georgia, pick up a 6-seater Pioneer. Truck's loaded up, so we're gonna head that way.
You know what, Allie? I'm gonna give you a pass.
I haven't heard one that quiet. Southern Outdoors, Waycross, Georgia. Got us hooked up. Brand new 6-seater Pioneer. Now I gotta get it back to Florida so we can get it dirty. So Josh thought it'd be a good idea to give us a big spoiler back here, and it ripped our whole box off.
Hello?
Oh yeah, she looks better with the roof. No sunburnt forehead. So it's the next day. We made it back late last night. A lot longer than we expected, but we're gonna get the camera flipped around and show what this thing's got. So this thing's got 0.8 miles on it. Hasn't even rolled over to 1 mile yet. I don't see a piece of dirt. I want to go ahead and get this thing unloaded, go through it, see what's new on them, and then go over our plans for it. So we got 0.8 miles, hasn't even hit 1 mile yet. And I'm trying to get on video when it does, so that's what we're gonna shoot for. There, 0.3 hours, 14 volts. There's our service. Now let's go hit 1 mile. Alright, well that's weird. We're hitting a limiter. 1 mile right there. Alright, I figured out the issue. It was the seat belt. So I guess since we've never bought anything new, didn't know it was the seat belt that needed to be in there, but we'll get a bypass on that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around, walk around it, and pick up. All right, so we finally hit 1 mile on the Pioneer. Trying to get all this water dried off, keeps falling from the roof. But let's change that. Or total, we got 1 mile down there. Then I'm just gonna try to figure out, see if we're still getting rattles like the older models. Need to get the plastic off the seats. Got the GoPro set up just so we can have some different angles and go from there. So one thing I did notice, there was a rattle back here on the back door. I guess the Honda door bushings come pre-worn. So we'll get some of those 3D printed and get those thrown in. Might go ahead and order a red filament just so everything matches, so we're not riding around with the blue bushings. Or we could do black, but we need to get the headlights thrown in and then go from there, see what parts we can make for it. Window nets, they probably need to come off. But we're gonna go drive it now that there's no limiter on it. Seatbelt's hooked up, and we're good to go. New screen, I think that was updated in 22. Yeah, and you do hear a little rattle back there from the bed. drive it, the more things will wear out, so we'll have to see. And we can go ahead and go over these switches. So we got a cup holder here, there. We got our cargo now. I'm not sure if this was factory or if they went ahead and installed this now. I know they used to be aftermarket. The 12-volt plug, 3 auxiliary switches, and then we got 4 more spots. These already have power ran to them. We just need to put a fuse for them, and then we can make use of those. Headlights now in the center. You got automatic, manual, tow haul. I guess they're doing away with the sport mode and then considering it tow haul. Same stuff up here, 4-wheel drive diff lock, 2-wheel drive and turf. Same thing, park, reverse, neutral, high and low. But so far, pretty much everything's similar except the driver's seat. All right, let's go see what speed we get up to. I mean, so far everything's good, other than the one rattle you hear when it's idling. Just need to figure out where that is, and then we can wrap something or put a better bushing. Whatever the problem is, we can get that fixed. So far, this thing's sweet. No heat in the front seats, which I'd hope not. We got that little brake all the way through. Back seats, we're gonna have to put some passengers in here and see if we're getting heat. But all the storage compartment under there, all under the seats. So I mean, pretty much all the space in this thing is getting used other than where you sit. So I do want to get the seats taken off, see what's under here. Just go through the bike. Front arms, just a dual mount instead of the single through bolt. So hopefully those won't get ripped off, but still might need to put a stiffener on them just to be safe. What else? Window nets. Nah, I'm not sure yet. I mean, they're useful, but for how we ride going slow, I'm not sure if they're gonna be too practical. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. We need some time with it, see what we find out, see if we have any issues, any problems. 5-seater bed, cage on the way. We're gonna start figuring out the plan for that and then go from there. We need to design some parts. We need to see what we can come up with, how we can make it better, what parts we can get on the market for it. Just a ton of things to do with this and plenty of content to come.